Good shot!
That's so wonderful.
I always wondered why they never put seatbelts in golf carts, and I wonder that again today because this video you're going to wish you were strapped in for. We're going for a ride. It's Taylor from Modern Arcade, and I gotta tell ya, growing up as an uncoordinated indoor kid who did not understand sports, I usually enjoyed my time in math class more than I did in PE. So the first time that I saw Mario and Bowser swinging golf clubs, I thought, why? This doesn't make any sense. Mario is my guy. He runs through the Mushroom Kingdom, bouncing on Goombas, collecting stars, traveling to countless other castles in search of the missing princess. Surely he wouldn't waste his time with such a boring and tedious sport. And who the hell are these other characters? What are they doing here? This isn't a Mario game, it's just a golf game they slapped Mario's face on to sell more copies. Come on. If this is anything like that damn Madden game my cousin showed me last year, they've just ruined Mario forever. And boy, was I wrong. I had a right to be skeptical, though. I mean, this was the very first Mario sports game that was ever released, unless you want to count the original Super Mario Kart for SNES. Mario was a platforming game, and this was just way too different. But lucky for me, my neighbor picked it up and I was able to give it a try. After my first 18 holes, I was addicted. I learned very quickly this wasn't a sports game at all, it was a math game. How many yards away is the hole? Which club gives me the most distance and accuracy? Which direction is that little boo telling me the wind is blowing, and how fast? How much power will my 3-iron get from the rough? Is it worth taking a power shot? Am I reading the green right? Can I write and solve these equations a fewer number of times than this particular hole thinks I should be able to? Just like real golf, this was a personal challenge that I graciously accepted. I got so good, I even hit a few albatrosses. Easiest hole to do this on? Koopa Park, hole 12. It'll take a few tries, but you can get to the green in 2 easy. Best of all my hours of virtual practice totally prepared me for what it was going to be like when I finally played real golf a few years later. Not! But I sure thought it would. Man, I was so full of myself. When the game came out in 1999, I was 14 years old, a freshman in high school. You know, that age when everyone still treats you like a kid, but you so desperately want to prove how smart and mature you are? Yeah, my newfound golf knowledge enabled me to include myself in conversations and become accepted into groups I normally wouldn't have been involved with. I knew the difference between a sand wedge and a pitching wedge, how to give the ball backspin or topspin, why having a lower score is better, and that you never want to putt from the rough. You still gotta try though. I knew what it meant to yell 4! I understood golf jokes and I could even make my own. My parents' friends were impressed that I knew the terminology, and the athletic kids at school treated me with a different kind of respect that I wasn't used to. Until they asked me how I knew so much, and I told them, Mario Golf. There was a little judgment, but the best part that I didn't expect is that it made people think for a second that, hey, maybe video games weren't so bad. Still, in order to gain full acceptance, I convinced myself it was worth trying the real thing. Which is such a different experience. You have to carry around a heavy bag. If you don't have a glove, the grips get worn out and little pieces of rubber flake off and dry out in your hands. Without a huge hat, you're definitely getting sunburned. And oh yeah, everything you think you know about how to swing a golf club is completely wrong. I had never been more frustrated in my life that first time I was playing golf. It proves that no matter how much you read about golf, football, photography, or any technical skill, you won't really know how to do it until you do it. So I went back to the thing that I knew how to do, smash birdies in Mario Golf. And all these years later, it's just like I remember it. In the beginning, when I knew nothing about golf, it was super intuitive. Pick the club that gets you closest to the hole, fill the gauge to get power, and make sure you hit the second gray bar for accuracy. Use the wind to your advantage, and eventually the ball will go in the hole. My 7-year-old son, after a few practice shots, quickly got the hang of it, and was smashing his own birdies across Yoshi's Island. A round of Mario Golf takes considerably less time than an actual round of real-life golf, and competing against a friend or a neighbor or a sibling for a lower score is the perfect way to settle any bet or argument. In multiplayer, you can even taunt your opponent with the C buttons when it's not your turn. And so for these reasons, I would absolutely recommend keeping Mario Golf in your collection and playing it every so often because it does hold up. Besides your basic Mario-themed 18-hole courses that come fully equipped with catchy and familiar Mario tunes, it has various game modes including mini golf, speed golf, and ring shot, and also has a second appearance in any Mario game of both Baby Mario and Metal Mario, who has the strongest swing in the game. A little bit of trivia there, we had only seen Metal Mario once a few years earlier in Mario 64, and at that time Mario was the only character to ever have a metal version before Smash Bros. Melee came out, when anyone could turn metal with that green box power-up. By 2021 standards, the graphics are a little whack. It's hard to see the flag from a distance, and the characters are super boxy. As far as gameplay goes, there are only 3 putting modes, so if you have to putt over 30 yards, well, best of luck. And sometimes the wind will throw you for a loop, but all in all, I see very little need to innovate here. I look forward to seeing how Mario Golf Super Rush surprises me when it comes out on Switch. So now, as a fully grown indoor kid who doesn't have the stamina for any real sport, if I'm going to play a sports game, I want it to be an overly romanticized version of that sport. I can watch real golf, tennis, and football on TV, but I play games to see or do something I wouldn't usually get to do. To this day, I'd much rather still play NFL Blitz than any Madden game. Give me Burnout over Gran Turismo, and I'll definitely take Mario Golf over Hot Shots or any other golf franchise, because for me, this is the only one that comes in under par. And well, that's it. Again, my name's Taylor, and as always, it's our job here at Modern Arcade to keep you from wasting your time with old, irrelevant crap so you can spend your time playing the classics that actually matter. And hey, if you want to nab this one or any other classic game, check out One Up Retro Games in downtown Sacramento, or online at oneupretrogaming.com. Thanks so much for watching, and remember to subscribe.
Nice on. Nice touch.